Through 6 decades and 101 films, Bette Davis made a magnificent spectacle of herself on screen.
George.
She schemed.
Not trying to get rid of me, are you? Don't be silly.
She smoked.
Thanks, Bill.
That's all right.
She seduced.
At school, I was known as the athletic type.
Oh, yeah?
She suffered.
Go on, torture me. Go on, torture me. You like making fun of me, don't you? You think it's fun making fun of me, don't you?
She sacrificed.
I run along.
She snapped out memorable Bette Davis lines.
I'd like to kiss you, but I just washed my hair. Bye. What a dump.
Bette Davis said it all.
Fasten your seatbelts. It's going to be a bumpy night.
Hello, I'm Jodie Foster. Bette Davis kept a pillow at home embroidered with the motto, "No guts, no glory." By the end of her 58-year career in movies, with 2 Oscars and 10 nominations, she'd accumulated as much glory as any actress in Hollywood, and had the enemies to prove it. Proud and willful, she fought her way to the top, battling studio heads and directors, husbands and lovers, co-stars and friends. She fought for her art, and sometimes she fought just for the hell of it. She was a professional who knew in the end that all that matters was the work on screen. No star left behind such a generous legacy.
I get very irritated when people say, "Did you have fun making that movie?" Well, there's no such thing. It is work, work, work.
Early on, Bette was thought of as the female James Cagney.
You can't talk about him like that.
I'll talk about it any way I like.
You can't make yourself clean and making him dirty.
He's a chiseler just the same as
He's
me.
a gentleman, you're a crook.
Oh, looks like you've done all right with you already.
Just what do you mean by that?
Do you need a diagram?
No one had seen the likes of her raw energy.
I think I'm going to scream.
No. Be careful. There are guests here, dear.
I'm sure I'm going to scream. Ah!
Honey, please.
She came to embody the spirit of the 30s emancipated woman.
Let's get married. So I'll have the right to be with you.
Right means something. No one has any rights about me except me. How about a Welsh rarebit?
You know my weakness.
And in the heyday of the women's films in the 40s, Bette brought intelligence and wit to a teary genre.
Do you mean to stand there and tell me that your friendship for Millie would mean more to you than your love for me?
Press, I know it's hard for a man to understand. All I know is that it's something I just couldn't do, whether it was Millie or any other woman who was a friend of mine.
Refusing to be typecast, she could be a vain New York socialite.
Fanny, a woman is beautiful when she's loved, and only then.
Nonsense. A woman is beautiful if she has 8 hours sleep and goes to the beauty parlor every day. And bone structure has a lot to do with it, too.
Or a small-town Madame Bovary.
If I don't get out of here, I'll die. If I don't get out of here, I hope I die.
She might be Betty the Good.
Sometimes in the middle of the night, when I have been desperately tired, I have lain awake making plans. Large and small, sensible and silly. Plans for you. And you say I have no interest in you.
Betty the Bad. Or sometimes Betty the Mad.
What else might a Habsburg have expected from the word of a bourgeois Bonaparte? You charlatan! But you will not dare let him die. I will denounce you in every court of Europe for what you will be. A murderer! A murderer!
I could never be second best. If I had to be second best in a business, I would go into another business.
Bette Davis was a stubborn mass of contradictions. An egotist with little vanity, a flamboyant diva with a stern Yankee soul. On screen, every move she made was decisive and purposeful. But her real life was filled with ambivalence. There was a paradox in her character. She craved relationships, but put her career before her personal life. She desired strong, authoritarian men, yet rebelled against them tooth and nail. She wanted a husband who would dominate her, yet 3 of her 4 husbands were men she couldn't respect. The trouble started with the first man in her life to break her heart, her father.